Welcome, Mr. William. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Where are you from, Mr. William?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Where did you work before the stock market crash?
I worked at an assembly line for Ford Company, and I'm also a CIO labor union member.
Can you please describe your job?
My job is pretty stable, and I involve in model and production. I get paid $130 a month, and I was pretty satisfied with it. I paid the union dues every month for union protection.
How was your life before the stock market crashed?
I worked every day and had enough money to support my family. I even had some extras to put into the stock market, and later on I made some profits by collecting the dividends.
You mentioned you are in the labor union. Can you please describe it?
Labor union is legally recognized as representatives of workers in many industries in the United States. Roaring 20s was a time of decline for labor unions. A labor union is defined as an association, organization, or combination of employees who band together to secure favorable wages, improved working conditions, and better work hours.
What do you think that caused the Great Depression?
I believe that the stock market crash of 1929 caused the Great Depression. Before the year of 1929, people had stable jobs and made good amount of money to support their family. During those years, people started buying stock on margin. The increasing of stock mania eventually brought the stock market crash.
Thank you. So what do you think of the government? Did they do anything helpful?
President Hoover did a bad job of dealing with the Great Depression. But after him, President Roosevelt got elected. He actually pays more attention on people instead of money. The National Industrial Recovery Act of 1933 provided for collective bargaining. And the 1935 National Labor Relations Act required business to bargain in good faith with any union supporters by the majority of their employees.
Our life has become better step by step. Can you tell us what was your life like when the Great Depression first started?
Those days were horrible. I can't believe my family and I actually went through this. After the stock market crashed, the economy immediately went down. There was no demand for cars in the market, so our assembly line was forced to close. Laid off right away, but my union promised a job for me. I lost most of my money from the stock market crash because I couldn't take it out of the bank. I felt awful because I know my family is going to a phase of huge problems. And my 1-year-old son will have no food to eat. We can't stand no more of this. I joined the Ford Hunger March in 1932. 3,000 people marched from Detroit to Dearborn asking for union recognition.
Can you tell us about your present life?
Sure. Thanks to our mayor's commission on unemployment, I am an apple vendor right now in my town.
What do you think your life would be without the New Deal programs?
Honestly, I might lose all my faith if President Roosevelt solved a lot of things for us by carrying out the New Deal. For example, on March 31st, 1933, Roosevelt signed the Civil Conservation Corps into law, and I think this program is helping a lot of people from my hometown. It provides a lot of jobs for us.
So, Mr. William, do you think the New Deal is helping provide a relief for American economics?
Well, I think it does, because the New Deal has many different acts or programs that people could gain benefits from them.
At last, can you talk about our president?
Sure, I think he's a great guy. and He is actually leading us on the right track. I believe my life would
I believe so.
I believe my life would get better in the future, and this kind of disaster would never happen again.